Hello students, this is Syed Farid Ahmed. Students, as you know that in this era of coronavirus, we the students and teachers both are suffering from the term called interaction. Actually, you are not going to a school and you haven't taken the class. That's why in this situations, being a teacher, I have some solution of it. Means I'm going to teach you the chemistry of class 11th and 12th. So not more than being a lesser introduction, we start our chapter. So from class 11th, I take a chapter first. It is some basic concept of chemistry. The chapter 1. Some basic concepts of chemistry. Students, as you have passed class 10th, I think that you have studied about chemistry, the elements, the compounds, and बट एज़ यू नो, जहाँ तक मैं जानता हूँ, क्लास 10th में जो स्टूडेंट्स होते हैं वो जस्ट फॉर एग्ज़ाम पर्पस वो थोड़ा सा लर्न करते हैं. इफ़ यू स्टडीड द एस चांद बुक, देन यू हैव लर्न ऑल द ब्लैक हेडिंग्स एंड जस्ट लाइक एंड देन you are going to write the exam and you got good marks also. But students, you are just entering into an era of real study, yes, because if you have a motto of, if you have a aim of becoming an engineer or doctor, means you are going to write the exams of NEET and JEE, then you must have to study the whole as a subject. Yes, whole as a subject. So before going to the inside the chapter, as the name suggested, some basic concepts of chemistry. एक्चुअली होता क्या है, टीचर्स जो पढ़ाते हैं आपको, या मैंने यूट्यूबर्स भी देखे हैं, या मेरे साथ भी टीचर्स हैं, उनको पढ़ाते हैं कि आपने जो फर्स्ट चैप्टर होता है सम बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, इसमें आप सिर्फ बच्चों को जस्ट थोड़ा सा जिस्ट दे देते हैं कि मैटर क्या होता है, मैटर्स है, मिक्सचर है, एलिमेंट, कंपाउंड, एंड देन लिमिटिंग रिएजेंट, एंड देन स्टोइकोमेट्रिक, एंड देन ओवर. But students, we have plenty of time. That's why we go through all the headings in as prescribed in NCERT. For example, in your chapter, some basic concept of chemistry, the first heading is importance of chemistry. That is importance of chemistry. So importance of chemistry as a chemist means as a chemist, as a student, you have a keen observation, you have a interest. आपको इंटरेस्ट भी होना चाहिए कि केमिस्ट्री हमारी लाइफ को कहाँ तक अफेक्ट करती है. तो बहुत आसान सा जो है ये इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ केमिस्ट्री, आपको इसको पढ़ना है. एग्जाम पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से मुश्किल से 1 या 2 लाइन ही आपकी इंपॉर्टेंट है, फिर भी मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि अगर हम पहले देखें तो नेशनल इकोनॉमी पे, नेशनल इकोनॉमी, अगर ये फर्स्ट हम पॉइंट दें तो इसको हम आई जस्ट एक्सप्लेन इट दीज द हेडिंग्स. you need not to write down. If you want to write down, then pause the video and then write down. So national economy, for example, the iron industry based on chemistry. Metallurgy, you will study in chapter 4 or 5 the isolation of metals and principle. Just so metallurgical, all the iron industry, coal industry are based on chemistry. Sugar industry, polymer industry, and in agriculture, you know that we use pesticides and insecticides. These are just as a chemist can deal it. And the second thing you wonder that FMCG. What is FMCG? Stands for fast moving consuming goods. These goods are just we use from morning to night. For example, you wake up and then you go to the washroom, then you use, then after washroom you use toothbrush and toothpaste. The toothpaste is made up of some elements, some compounds, chemistry. Paste you apply on it. Brush, toothbrush is made up of polymer, plastic, chemistry. Cream you apply on your face is a cream is an example of emulsion. You will study in class 11th colloidal solution. I think you have studied in class 9th also. And all the night you in night you when you go to sleep you apply Odomos cream, that is from chemistry. The second thing is and the third one is life saving drugs. Life saving drugs. We will study this point in explaining in something detail. So life saving drugs means the medicines we use for our life saving purpose. For example, all the drugs are production of pharmaceutical industry. These pharmaceutical industries are purely chemistry based, whether it be aspirin, whether it be azithromycin, antibiotic, antipyretic, all the medicines are from the chemistry. You wonder that you will study in class 12th in organic chemistry that all the medicines are from chemistry. For example, paracetamol is a derivative of alcohol, phenol. Azithromycin, polymer industry, all the means. But you in your NCERT books in class 11th you should learn about two things. One is cisplatin and Taxol. Cisplatin and the other one is Taxol. These are two drugs which deals with which are used for cancer therapy. Which one is cisplatin and Taxol. These drugs are used for cancer therapy, and the other one is AZT. AZT is azithromycin. Azithromycin. It is used for AIDS patient. So students, we can say that chemistry, the importance of chemistry in our life, in nation's life, in nation's development is you can say that in vast area chemistry is used for anybody, for the individual and for the nation. But as a chemist, as a student, you will study that the chemistry has importance of chemistry. For first one is national economy. In all the industries are based on chemistry. The second one is FMCG, that fast moving consuming goods. All the material which are using from morning to nights are based on chemistry. The third one is life saving drugs, whether it be antipyretic, azithromycin, any antibiotic, all the things, all the drugs are directly concerned to the chemistry. The last one is development of the nation. Development of the nation means all the fibers, all the plastic, all the material we are using are just from chemistry. But you will wonder that if chemistry has given to many things to the mankind, then there are some challenges also. For example, we are using nowadays humidity is very high, 70 to 80%. बहुत है, बरसात में बहुत ज़्यादा ह्यूमिडिटी है, तो हम लोग AC का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. तो AC you have heard about that, AC से एक मटेरियल निकलता है CFC, क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन, that deplete the ozone layer. वो ओजोन लेयर को डिप्लेट करता है. तो ये हमारे पास चैलेंज है कि अगर हम केमिस्ट्री से नेशन का डेवलपमेंट होता है, मैनकाइंड का डेवलपमेंट होता है, देन वी हैव चैलेंजेस फॉर सेविंग अवर मैनकाइंड. दैट द फर्स्ट वन इज दैट मैनेजमेंट ऑफ ग्रीन हाउस गैसेस. It is given in your NCERT book very primarily in priority that importance of chemistry. After importance of chemistry, the challenges are for the chemist that they should manage the greenhouse gases. You know about greenhouse gases, CH4, CO2, water vapor, and that these affect the heat. The heat is transferred from Earth to Sun. Let us have some idea about greenhouse gases and some global warming. This is the sun, the source of enormous energy, and this is sending the enormous heat to the earth, and when this heat go back to the environment, these greenhouse gases make umbrella like structure. That's why this heat again come towards earth and cause heating. This is called global warming. Due to this global warming, glaciers are melting, and many you can say that many disasters are coming from tsunami, and that's we don't concern. But as a chemist, if we are studying the importance of chemistry, then we should study the challenges in front of chemistry, that greenhouse gases, CFC, we have to manage it. Okay, the next point in this chapter, I told you that we will study according to NCERT headings. So the next heading is nature of matter. The next heading is nature of matter. So for this point, nature of matter, in class 9th you have studied a lot about nature of matter, that what is matter. So you have learned, I think you have not learned, you have grasped it and put it into your mind that matter, anything which occupies some space and have some mass is called matter. किसी भी स्टूडेंट से पूछो बहुत तेजी से बताएगा और बहुत मीन्स इन कॉन्फिडेंटली बताएगा, बिकॉज उसने मैटर को फर्स्ट चैप्टर था बहुत अच्छी तरह से याद भी किया था इस डेफिनेशन को क्लास 9th में. तो मैटर, तो एनीथिंग विच ऑक्यूपाई स्पेस एंड हैव सम मास, सीधी सी बात है, मैटर की डेफिनेशन है. और स्टेट्स ऑफ मैटर 3 होते हैं, वो भी आपको पता है, सॉलिड, लिक्विड एंड गैस. और इन क्लास 12th chapter 1st solid state you will study that there are 5 states of matter. How many? 5 states of matter. Apart from these solid, liquid and gas, these are plasma and Bose-Einstein state. Which one? Plasma. Fourth one is plasma and Bose-Einstein states. So in class 12 we will study about the rest of 2 states. We will consider here solid, liquid and gas. Solid, liquid and gas. So फर्स्ट वन इज सॉलिड. बहुत ज़्यादा टाइम नहीं लेंगे इसमें. सॉलिड में आपको पता भी है, सॉलिड विच हैव डेफिनिट शेप एंड डेफिनिट वॉल्यूम, इंटरमोलिकुलर डिस्टेंस इज मिनिमम, इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्स इज मैक्सिमम, डेंसिटी इज हाई. समझ में आ रहा होगा आपको. जो इंटरमोलिकुलर डिस्टेंस है यानी कि मॉलिक्यूल से मॉलिक्यूल के बीच में डिस्टेंस वो सबसे कम होती है. सबसे कम मीन्स मिनिमम. मिनिमम तीनों स्टेट में. In liquid state, the intermolecular distance is more than solid, and in gaseous state the intermolecular distance is maximum. So keep 2 things in your mind: intermolecular distance and intermolecular forces. अगर intermolecular distance कम होगी तो सीधी सी बात है, 2 चीज़ें पास है तो उनके बीच में फोर्स ज़्यादा होगा, तो इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्स ज़्यादा होगा. तो इन सॉलिड द इंटरमोलिकुलर डिस्टेंस इज मिनिमम, इन लिक्विड इट इज मोर देन द सॉलिड, इन गैस इट इज मैक्सिमम. सो इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्स किस में ज़्यादा होगा? सॉलिड में, देन लिक्विड एंड देन गैसेस. शेप फिक्स्ड, वॉल्यूम भी फिक्स्ड. शेप इज नॉट फिक्स्ड, वॉल्यूम इज फिक्स्ड. शेप एंड वॉल्यूम बोथ आर नॉट फिक्स्ड। देन इतनी बातें आप क्लास 9th में पढ़ चुके हैं। एक और चीज़ बताना चाहेंगे, क्लास 9th की थोड़ा सा रिवीजन करना है आपकी। when we heat any solid, it change into liquid. This is called when we heat a solid, it change into liquid. This is called melting. And the temperature at which it happen, it is happened, it is called melting point. What? Melting point. So when we heat a solid, it change into liquid, and the temperature at which it happen is called melting point. Similarly, when we heat a liquid, it change into a gas. And the temperature at which it happen is called boiling point. This is called melting, and the temperature at which melting happen is called melting point, or the temperature at which boiling happen is called boiling point. Now when we cool a liquid, when a gas, it convert into liquid. This is called condensation. Done. And when we cool a liquid, it change into solid. When we cool liquid, it change into solid. This is called freezing. And the temperature at which it happen is called freezing point. Water, boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius, and its freezing point is 0 degrees Celsius. It means water boil at 100 degrees Celsius. What means boil? Means water change into gaseous state from liquid state at 100 degree Celsius, while water changes from liquid to ice at 0 degree Celsius. It is called as freezing point. So once again we will study about change of states. Matter, the matter, anything which occupies some space and have some mass is called matter. Matter have 3 states: solid, liquid and gas. There are 2 states apart from these 3 states we will study in class 12. The 4th one is plasma state, and the 5th one is Bose-Einstein state. Done. Now in solid, the intermolecular distance is minimum, so the intermolecular force is maximum. In liquid, the intermolecular force is more than solid, that's why the intermolecular distance is more than the solid, that's why the intermolecular force is less than that solid. Done. And in gas, the intermolecular distance is maximum, that's why the intermolecular force is minimum. Done. Shape and volume both are fixed in solid. Shape does not fixed, while the volume is fixed, and in gas shape and volume both are not fixed. Done. For change of state, when we heat a solid, it change into liquid. And the temperature at which it happen is called, when we heat a solid, it change into liquid. This is called melting, and the temperature at which it happen is called melting point. When we heat a liquid, it change into gas. This is called boiling, and the temperature at which it happen is called boiling point. When we cool a gas, it convert into a liquid. This is called condensation. And when we cool a liquid, it change into solid. This is called freezing, and the temperature at which it happen is called freezing point. One more thing, when we heat a solid and it directly change into gases, this is called sublimation. You have heard about, you have studied in class 9th also. This is called sublimation. When we heat a solid, it directly change into a gas, is called sublimation, and the substance which directly change into from solid to gas are called sublimates. Yes, example of sublimates are camphor. Second one is naphthalene. So these are the 2 topics about some basic concept of chemistry. Well, In next class we will study the rest of the topics. Thank you.